Hello Libras, welcome to your November 2025 relationships check-in. We're going to use one deck to check in on those areas. So this is with people, pets, places, yourself, etc. So we'll see what comes up in the cards. We'll see if any charms want to join the cards. And then this deck over here, we're going to get you some insights, clarity, advice, closure even maybe on them. I'm doing air quotes here because I want you to define what them is for you. It could be an individual, group of people, could be an organization, could be a program. So whatever them is for you. I do timestamp my readings, so if you just want to jump out to your messages, feel free. Otherwise, we'll hang out together and get the cards and the charms, and we're going to start with you. The Libras and their relationships check-in. What's going on since the last time we talked? Or what needs to be brought to your attention this time? And I was just going to say that it was an interesting kind of pushover. So I don't know if you feel like you're being overlooked or shoved or pushed, even on an emotional level, if you're feeling pushed. Okay, let's get your them cards. It doesn't necessarily need to relate to them. Them could be completely different from that feeling of shoving, pushing, being moved. So, like a shift, pretty impactful shift forward. That was forward progress, forward. Maybe you broke down a barrier or pushed a barrier out of your way, or maybe one was removed, so you were able to take a step forward here. Interesting enough, the cards are giving me a beautiful dragonfly shape. And dragonflies are all about flexibility, adaptability, momentum, riding the tide, right? Riding the air, but with great agility. Oh, charms. Let's see here if you want to add any. I'm just going to let them discard a few so we don't have a huge spill like in the last reading. Okay. I'm just seeing here where they want to add one. Maybe they're waiting for the head of the, yep. We have our dragonfly here. Okay, 2 charms. All right, Libra. So we are going to start with your check-in. I guess I'll start here at the dragonfly kind of tail. And we were also talking about forward progress, forward momentum, pushing forward as we were getting the cards and charms. So we'll follow the arrow. We will move forward. We'll see what you're moving away from maybe. The eight of coins is where we're starting. Kind of stumbled over that. I don't know if it's because she's crying. I kind of stumbled a little bit over that. But my favorite thing about this card is the swan here that looks down, right? One of your many guardian angels looking down at you at this time going, oh, okay, this is what I got. I got this one, team. This is my area of expertise as an angel. Because here you are making, thinking, I'm not making any progress. But you are. You're up to 8 of them. You've made 8 of them. Yes, your hands and toes and limbs and emotions are hurt, but there is progress made here. I'm getting 2 kind of initial impressions just with the hues of the card. For some of you, this is a career, so progress in career. So this is a revenue generating channel. So it's also connected to progress in finances. So if it's not progress in career title or momentum, it's going to be progress in your revenue stream, your finances, the goals that you set yourself, building that. You know, maybe you feel like you're chipping away, but you're doing it. And you do have at least some spiritual help here, but with the two uprights, they're drawing me to a decision that's kind of right around the corner here. A decision that's going to be made that's going to help, because we've got the bright sky, we've got the calm waters. So a decision up ahead, a pathway up ahead, a door opening, right? A new route. When you complete this cycle, complete this phase, this period. This could be the closing out of the year, because it is November check-in. So this could be, you know, finish November and we're heading into 2026. Sorry, I said that card was two meanings, right? The other meaning, I just realized I didn't even get into it. The other meaning is this is health. So all of these pentacles that she's making here, these would be like a series of tests, or like rehab, your recovery period, where you feel like you're not making any gains, you're not making any momentum, but you are. And then your angel up here, this is your care team, right? And then whatever expert, whatever physician's like, okay, I know what the root cause is, it's an allergy or it's XYZ. Sorry about that. I meant to do both messages. That's why we have spirit guides, soul energies, angels, to remind me, hey, go back. Okay, so going forward, we've got the Four of Coins. And here you are, comfy cozy in your beautiful nest, in a warm embrace, surrounded by your fortune, right? So your efforts have now turned into good fortune for you, have turned into results. So financial reward, health, recovery, the health of a relationship, it's on the mend, right? It's getting better, it's healing. You're feeling more fortunate. They're drawing me down here to the flowers. My colleague grew up, her parents owned a floral shop, florist. So she knows her flowers. And for some reason, I feel like I should know this flower. That feels very important. So if you know it, you know, drop in the comments for everybody else, or if you're interested, intrigued, look it up. I'll see if I can get the message to you without knowing exactly what kind of flower this is. The shape of it seems pretty important. What it looks like trumpets. The last sign, actually in this whole group, the angels have been making noise, celebrating achievement. So maybe this is your angels, right? Your caring entourage, all celebrating. So this is the recovery. This is the recognition of promotion. This is you coming out and letting everyone know that you feel better, right? So your relationship with self and others, your relationship with your health. Now look what's on the horizon. See, so you're getting closer to the sun here. So you've made it out of this neck of the woods. You're now in the warm embrace. You're seeing some celebration of striking this milestone, this good fortune milestone. And we've got this little hummingbird in the background, this little shadow, this little hint of something to come. A little karmic. Feels like a surprise. Feels like a present a gift, something you're not expecting, but you know, it's joyful, right? Super pleasant, but it feels small in nature. So it'll create, when I say small in nature, it'll create like a memory, but it's not going to be like a lifestyle change. But it's there, coming up. That could be 2026, right? That could be what happens January 2026. It's on the horizon. It's coming up. Okay, so we're moving forward to temperance. And now look at you being the master of everything, master of your emotions, master of your interests, your passion, your heart center, your creativity, your strategy, your ability to kind of, I don't want to say control, but navigate. Maybe navigate is everything. So navigate all of your relationships of the heart, your goals. Excuse me, wow, I'm losing my voice here. Your goals, your good fortunes, travel. We have interests and hobbies, you know, maybe physical fitness. Then we have the ringing of the bell again. So even your awareness of I'm ready for what's next. So you're controlling now this pool. You're controlling where the tide is heading. So you're sending out this beautiful pulsar too, this sonar, letting everybody know your vibration is back, right? Look at the difference in energy here. I'm back. I'm ready. You know, let's get this. You know, you put in the effort to repair all the areas that you needed to, that were kind of lacking in your relationship center. You know, it could be a relationship with self, so diet, physical activity, etc. And you're going from a frustrated, aggravated, emotional and mindset to a quick recovery, triumph, and now back to, oh my God, I've got this. Like, this is my Libra energy I'm sitting in. This is who I am. Really nice. Okay. Let's head over here to them. Let's see what they're all about. Whoever them is for you. Again, don't know. We're going to start with the two charms here. We have my little golden girl and my bunches of grapes here, my fruit, the rewards, the abundance, which we know that's where you were headed anyway. So maybe them is the bank. You know, maybe you're headed to the bank and you were wondering. Or them is like, well, so it could be the bank, right? Because they would approve a mortgage, they would approve a loan, approve a large purchase. They would be your advisor for your investment plan, et cetera, to help grow your finances. But whoever them is, it looks like they kind of have that golden touch. They're a source of golden wisdom. They have nothing but, they will be nothing but a route to joy, prosperity, happiness, fulfillment. What we see here. So everything you want and more, or you can grow it together. They'll help you. They know, they know how. That kind of energy I'm getting off of them. Not just helping you, but growing you forward. Maybe that's why they're at the head of this dragonfly. They're the wind. They're your navigator. They're your core source of advice and help and support. Well, there we are with the advice. The newspaper boy here with our page of hazards, page of wands. And there's this strong bond, strong connection between you and them. So this is definitely a confidant, So either it's a friend that's knowledgeable in this area, a family member, a partner, or it is that financial advisor. It's someone at your work that has the knowledge, that has the authority, the capabilities. You know, they're holding on to their paperwork here. They know what to do. They know where to take you, how to help you. Maybe that's why they're a wing. You're a wingman, you're a wingwoman, right? That's your number one. And then here we have you cuddled in with them, right? We've got this. We know exactly how to help you. We're gonna walk you through the process. You know, maybe you're working with a contractor. You found the right one. They're gonna walk you through the process. They're gonna be the one to reunite you. They're gonna be the one to sit beside your bedside while you recover, whatever it is. They've got what you need, and they've got the loving support as well that you need. So physical, tangible output, knowledge, but also that nurturing comfort, support, loving support. And then we've got the head in the lap at the head of the dragonfly, right? Just relax, right? Relax in my lap here. I'm not going to lead you wrong. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I'm not going to let you down, whoever them is. Even if it is a company, a program, right? It's not going to let you down. There is good fortune still tied to this. The golden girl, this indicates her, right? She's got her golden bracelets on here, her bangles on here. And look how calm you are in their lap. You can trust them. You can rely on them. Like I said, they want to support you. They want you to grow. They want you to be fortunate. They want you to be happy and living the life that you want to. So they are a good-intentioned, well-intentioned, trustful confidant and advisor. Confidant and advisor. That must be two qualities that really make them stand out to you to help you confirm who them is. But it's confidant, supporter. I've got all the knowledge for you, and I can lead you. I can lead you in that direction. Let's get you moving forward. Let's grow you up. Let's get that next milestone, that success, right? The bell you're ringing. What's next? Let's get that done. Let's plant the seed and move it forward. So they're with you. They're with you to the end.